8th grade. Step one for your self-portrait project, where we're focusing on line, more specifically line contouring, and then the principle of design variety. Um, so those are our things that we're focusing on. But so step one is you are going to take the printed black and white picture of yourself. Again, it should be kind of um, from the shoulder up, and you are going to take a clear plastic, I don't really know what it's called, but it's like just like a clear plastic sheet. And so you are going to line it up how you want it. So I'm kind of off centering mine so that I'm kind of down in the bottom left corner. You could match it up exactly, but that's just kind of how I wanted and where I wanted to place myself on the clear plastic sheet. Um, so once you have it taped and secure so it's not going to move around, you are going to take a Sharpie and you are going to focus on that line contour. So basically, line contour is a fancy art term for outline. So you're going to carefully take your time with your Sharpie outlining everything. Um, I'm starting towards the top just because I think it's easiest to kind of work your way down from the top to the bottom. Um, and don't be afraid to add texture. So if you're looking, I know that there's a glare on the screen, but when I'm doing my hairline and like the top of my head, usually when people draw, they try to make things really nice and neat and straight lines, but hair has texture to it, so I'm trying to incorporate the fact that um, there's bumps, there's texture, um, and so at first I'm just doing the outline, okay, of things. So I'm gonna fast forward this a little bit, working my way through my ear, around my face, going in and adding some details. Sorry, technical difficulty there. So now I'm working on the eyes. When you are working on your eyes, my suggestion is if you do have a thinner Sharpie, so if you're at home doing this and you have a thinner Sharpie, that would work well, but it might not attach to the plastic sheet as well because it's like a little bit of a finer tip. But when you're working in your eyes, try to be light um, with your marker. So try not to be as like pressing down as heavy because you want these really fine, delicate lines. Don't forget that you have a pupil, which is that black circle inside your eye, and then you need to leave a little circle. I don't know if you can see it on mine, but there's a little circle kind of in that that black pupil area that is going to be the highlight. So that's what makes humans look alive, is there's that little highlight in your eye that makes it look kind of like shiny. So don't be afraid to add that. I am taking an expo marker, so those of you who are in class, I'll provide you with an expo marker, and then those of you who got a supply bag for me, I'll include one in there. That is how you could erase something. So if you don't like something, the nice thing is that if you take an expo marker, just put it right over where you want to erase, it erases. So that's kind of the cool thing about this project. Usually Sharpies don't erase, but because of the surface that we're working on, it will. I would say that the hardest part about this project is the nose and the mouth. Um, if you notice, I'm not doing completely like solid lines all along my nose. I'm kind of just doing it on either one side, um, almost like quick gestural lines to show a little bit of the shape. But I will say that even when I'm doing this, and then when I had my 8th graders do this last year, the nose always looks really strange. Um, I would say maybe do it once and then continue filling in everything else and see if it starts to look a little bit more normal. Um, but yeah, and then with the mouth, if you are somebody who in your picture your teeth are showing, the teeth are very tricky. You don't want to put lines that go all the way down to the bottom of your teeth. You want to just do kind of like the top bumpy part on the top and then a little like peak of a line that goes down and then the underneath area of your teeth and then fill in your lips, kind of same thing. Okay. Um, I'm going to fast forward this a little bit more. See, I'm going to go back to my nose, try to fix it. I tried to add my dimples there, but it kind of just looks like a black blob. Um, After you have kind of like the main contour outline of your face, you could either switch, continue with like your shoulders and shirt, but I decided to go with the hair. Don't be afraid to go in and add some extra detail. So I'm adding some just like little lines to show the direction of how my hair is. I had braids in this picture, so I'm adding in a little bit more detail there. These are still contour lines, but then I'm going in, so like on this side, I'm starting to add a little bit more detail and lines and line varieties. Um, so just things to start thinking about. Adding more detail up top to make myself look a little bit more normal. Um, Before you fully pull it off, I would say just keep it attached, but you can pull it off of, just do what I'm doing so you can see kind of how things are coming out. There's still a lot more details I want to add in the shirt and sweater, um, but essentially it's just kind of overlapping and outlining everything. So yeah, let me know if anyone who is remote has any questions or needs any help. All right, bye.